Main video 718. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. You got something to say? Let's have a conversation.
Hey y'all. I totally didn't have an anticipation to come on live today. But it definitely became very clear that it was necessary for me to come and kind of just be very, the letter that I posted today, just to have some clarity given, right? And I typically don't even be struggling for words, but I am in a sense because I have chosen to be quiet for so long for so many reasons. And I'm going to be brief, but I'm going to be very direct on why, right? And this is the first time I've done this, but it literally, it's like it has come to the point to where, yeah, the time is now. And the time is now for so many reasons, right? First of all, I've never, since everything happened, right? Let's go back to 2021, right? November 17th, 2021. Immediately when Dolph was taken from us, it was like we had internet investigators, we had conspiracy theories, we had people who say they talk to the dead. It was so much going on, so much noise. The noise was loud. It was louder than it was loud as hell. You know what I'm saying? And for me at that particular time, that was the last thing that I was even engaged in. Like, couldn't nobody that don't know me, Dolph, our family, nothing about us, some people that don't know him, because people don't know him like that, right? You can't tell me what happened. Like, so I didn't even feed into it. However, it did two things. On one hand, it helped a lot. It was so many people that public cry, right? That everybody just showing their support. Everybody who was just down. Everybody who was up there calling the DA's office, the police department. It was so many people just who was hurt and who was demanding justice that helped things to progress along. So many people that was like, look, we gonna be our own detectives, right? It's like beauty in everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it's like, not so beauty in, I can't even hardly get my words right. But basically I'm saying, like, that was the pro in that situation. It was so many people invested and to make sure that we figure out what happened to him, right? But then on the flip side of that, you got people who clout chasers, who just want clicks and likes and want to make money. So many people made so much money off of Dolph, you know what I'm saying? Like him being taken from us just for clicks and likes and making up shit, saying stuff like, y'all have no idea, because I did, like, it's only if you've been rocking with me, if you've been supporting me, and I thank God, y'all, when y'all see me strong, it ain't because I'm so strong. I've been saying that for a long time. As people were coming to attack me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was other people. I never met people in my life that's taking up for me, you know, and they like, oh, you had something to do with it, you benefit, and it's like, wait, what? Nobody believes you. And then to see people supporting the narrative and not just attacking me, attacking his family, his aunt, his sisters, his brothers, people who really love Dolph hands down for reasons way more than just making music and money and what he can do. People who genuinely love him because he was a lovable person, attacking these people. And me, I was so weak to even fight back, to even speak on it. I started doing, I don't even want to go too far. I want to stay, just hit, like, say what got to be said without going too far. But these people were attacking me. But it was people like the people who been there that was just like taking up for me, speaking on my behalf. It was like I saw a guy using, it's like vengeance is mine. I feel like I experienced that because there was people literally coming for me. And I'm like, the hell did I do? I'm grieving. My whole fucking life is upside down. Like, how can you make this about? Don't even worry about it. And I had to get to a place to stop talking. And I never said anything because I did not want to give these people fuel. I didn't want to add fuel to their fire. I just wanted, at the end of the day, I'm like, I'm praying, God, I know that you are going to let the truth come out. I'm going to rely on you. I'm not relying on people. I'm not going to rely on myself because, listen, I'm incapable. You know what I'm saying? And so literally, that's why I was quiet. And people were like, why are you not saying justice for Dolph? And it's just like, for one, even with Black Men Deserve, I struggled to even walk fully and boldly carrying that out for a long time. I was like, I don't want to keep making this a Dolph thing. I don't want to keep I don't like how this makes me feel. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't want to keep having this conversation. I don't want to keep talking about men getting killed. I didn't want to do none of this stuff. Like, it was just, didn't want to do it. And the reason I didn't is because it didn't make me feel good. But the day that I feel like, and not even the day, over this time, these 2 years, my healing journey has been all like, I done been ups, downs, lows, ups again, downs, lows. Like, the way that this journey has been for me, it brought me to a place of, for real, like a strength, a place of strength, a place of like almost where boldness, like true boldness. I was like, I don't want to do nothing, but I'm here, God. Like, you brought me here. You placed this in my lap. You took my brother from me. You took one of my right-hand people from me. You know what I'm saying? That if I go through the hardest shit in my life, this man gonna be right here. You took him from me. It started there, but you also took my man from me. The person who, if anything like this would go on in my life, the person who's going to get the shooters or whatever the case may be, if it's some calamity type of shit going on, you took that person from me too. You could left me damn near with nobody. And that's what I felt like. I don't want to cry. I'm not coming on here to cry. But it's like I felt like everybody was taken from me. In the same breath, people coming at me. And I felt weak, and I felt like, why me? And then I realized through going through healing and going through just like going to God, like literally praying, like surrendering, like doing everything that I felt like I needed to do that maybe I should have done a long time ago. Once I did that and I literally just kind of submitted, and I just like really pulled back and stopped trying to look for every fucking body else to be my damn defense team, I started to feel stronger. I started to feel like I ain't scared. I started to feel like fuck fear. Because at the end of the day, it's like you was given this. It's not by chance that you was given all of this. It's not by chance that all of this stuff happened to you. It's not by chance that your brother was taken. It's not by chance that Dolph was taken. It's not by chance that all of these things are happening. I don't understand why. I don't like it. I don't want to do it, but it was like, you got to. And when I accepted the challenge and the charge over my life that I got to be the voice, he can't speak for himself. I got to do it. His family got to do it. Like, we got to do it together. It's not going to get done. You can't silence your voice. He gave you a voice, and he gave you a big ass voice. It ain't even too many, like, that's your gift. You can speak. You can talk. God gave you a voice. You got to use it. So how can I not use it for the person that I love the most? The person who is the most pure to me. The person that taught me so much about just having a clean heart. Like, y'all probably like, man, he was a trapper. He was this. Like, it's like when you strip a person, it's like ain't nobody perfect, right? Ain't nobody perfect. No, he wasn't no damn preacher. He wasn't a pastor. But when I'm telling you about people that have, it's the elements of their heart, the fibers of their being that makes them a good person to their core. That's what he was. And he taught, I feel like the person that I am today, I wouldn't be me today if it wasn't for Dolph. I would not be who I am to the woman that I'm proud to say that I have become. I wouldn't be that person if it wasn't for him. So the last thing that I could be fucking doing right now is feeling like I cannot go hard for him. He can't go hard for himself. My brother can't go hard for himself. These people who had my back for all my life, my brother all my life, Dolph the last 10 years of my life, they can't do it. They don't have the voice no more. They've been silenced. So me, I'm at this place where it's like, I gotta do it. I don't want to do it. It's not something I'm just happy to do. I feel it's like, even though I'm not in a space of fear, being fearful, at the same time, I do think about like, damn, this is not, you're just a woman. You're just a woman taking on a whole lot of risk. And I don't like it, but I gotta do it. And I'm at this place where I'm just like, God, if you got me out here, if you gave me all of this, you placed this in my lap for a reason, apparently, you gotta protect me. Because, listen, I can't be silenced no more. And I'm taking the charge. I'm walking through it. I'm walking in it. So that's where we are today. So now that I'm at this space where I'm like, it's almost 2 years, things are happening that don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, communication ain't up to par. Just all of these things is like, wait, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Answers, please. Why are y'all like, I can't even be at liberty to just be so specific for real. But at the end of the day, I mean, we see what's going on. A lot of times when you find out information, I'm finding out too. It's people being protected. If I believe, I feel like it's a lack of due diligence being performed. And I try to be silent, to not say anything, to not be in nobody's way to where it's like, oh, like, I didn't want to offend nobody. I didn't want to have anybody like, dang, she throwing us under the bus. I really did not want to do anything, because it was like, I'm gonna give y'all a fair shot to do shit right. But I feel like that has been taken for granted. And like I said, I just think that it's a place and it's a time for everything. And it probably wasn't no better time than now to even speak up. Like I said, like, just the way that people were attacking me, y'all have no fucking idea. If you know, you know. But if you don't, you probably think I'm lying. So then when, like, it comes down to, like, when Stephanie, my homegirl Stephanie, when she experienced with her loss with Rock, it was like, it sent me into a whirlwind of, like, it was a trigger. Because I'm like, why are y'all, I mean, listen, think what you want to think, say what you want to say. But when somebody is going through life like that, and they have to witness the loss of their loved one, attacking them is some foul shit. And I could not say nothing. I had to say something, because I'm like, that shit is bold. And what y'all don't know, once I said that, is that people did that to me, and I was fucking people photoshopped me into places. They wanted me to address them, and I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't give them the fucking satisfaction to believe that I'm about to give you another click or like or whatever. The shit has definitely died down, and I pray that God keeps their asses silent, because it's like, that shit is foul, bro. What type of heart do you have? None. Apparently. Why would you do that to somebody? But it was done to me. It was done to her, and it triggered me. And I literally went into this protective mode. I think that's just how I was created, just to always want to take up for somebody who can't take up for themselves. And here I am. So by me posting what I posted, by me asking people to join in, like, I literally want us to get that energy back that when he first was taken from her, how people was up there calling, we can't let up. Because when I saw, shoot, I don't even want to, I gotta watch what I put my mouth on. I don't even want to try to manifest anything that ain't intended. But I can tell you, I was triggered again when finally 20 years later, we hear the outcome of Tupac. And it's like, that shit is a long time. I rebuke that for over here. We not even, don't even think like that, because full justice will be served, period. And that's all I'm standing on, period. So I know that it's going to have to take support of not just a couple people. It's like everybody who loved him, every rapper that makes songs about him, with him, yo, you profess your love. I'm gonna need you to stand up. I'm gonna need you to send a letter, make a call, make a post to really demand justice. If you ain't trying to just worry about, you know what I'm saying? If you, I don't want it to affect my situation. If that's where you stand, that's cool. Stand on that. But just know, like, that's some fake ass shit. And I'm not calling anybody out or anything. I'm just saying, for every person who say they loved Dolph, I mean, I just feel like, listen, stand on it. Stand on it. Every artist that he puts you on, stand on that shit. That's what the time is for. If you don't got the boss to do it, fucking get the fuck out the way. Don't keep trying to use him for clout. Don't make another dollar off his fucking name if you ain't willing to put your motherfucking mouth in places where it deserves to be. That's how I feel about it. I don't care. I don't care about the money. You can be like, well, you gonna make your kids gonna get money off the spins, and don't give a fuck. Period. Don't care. It's not about none of that for me. None of that for me. The money, you gotta understand. Dolph was such a generous person. If he gave to everybody else, how do you think he was with his family? The people that was there who knew him. So it's like, we're gonna be straight regardless. I don't have to make money off his name. All I will do, the things that I'm doing, it's all in purpose. Black men deserve to grow old. It's not about the money. Never will be for me. And I stand on that. I don't say never, but I can say never. God be my witness. And I say this so much because my authenticity is so many people that's just so full of shit, and I see it. We all see it. But I stand 10 toes down. I don't swear to God. I say, God be my witness. And if I be on some bullshit, you can strike me down. You can strike me down. Literally, you can shut this whole live down right now, because guess what? I stand on nothing but facts and business. And at the end of the day, it's not about no fucking money ever. Period. And never will be. Never will be. Because the person that I'm going hard for, guess what? This man, it was never about the money. Yeah, he probably talked hella shit like it was, but I guarantee it was never about the money. And that's what makes him so different for all the niggas that's out here, period. It ain't about the money. He ain't caught up in it for the fame. He's talked about it, and I know y'all probably like, well, he made music about it, but he stood on that. It wasn't about the money. And with me, with his family, the people who love him, all we want is justice to be served, period. Point blank, the end. So if you fuck with him, shit.